Hi, lovelies.
Hi.
Good morning.
Beautiful people.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
And good evening. It depends on where you're watching us from.
Really, depends on where you're working from.
I know some of you have not seen Olachi for a very long time.
Yeah.
And I know that we actually, if you've been following us, we told you guys that she's been out for something and we reminded you guys what she went to do.
Yeah.
But anyway, she's back here with us. And we're happy to have her.
I'm not really good now.
How are you?
I am alright.
She's very much amazing.
Yeah.
We missed you, like seriously.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I
Don't
know
start crying.
more.
Don't start crying.
My makeup is important. I don't cry, baby.
Interesting. She actually, one of these things you're going to be telling us about, childbirth, marital, whatever. I don't even know.
That would be really, really, really,
You can't do it.
long talk. I can't imagine how women really do 10 years, 15 years of marriage.
Yeah.
Just the small one. It's showing me somehow. Maybe somehow. It's showing me.
But you're really glowing.
No. Okay, thank you. I was taught to accept compliments.
Of course.
Thank you, baby. Well, seriously.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm just wondering how women really stay 10 years. The goal is to stay 15 years. Well, just to stay
50 or more.
50 or more.
Forever. That's not forever. I don't know about any limits. I just
Yeah,
know
like no limit to the thing, like you're saying. But just the 3 years of marriage or 4 years of marriage is actually intentional work.
Yeah.
Really.
Tell us some experience.
Tell us some experience.
one day.
I remember when we went to Ola's place, she added weight, and of course she put up a lot of weight.
Yeah.
And still now,
I've gone back to
you're really compared to this life.
Anyways,
It's really good.
concerning what you just said, it just depends on what on every individual and everybody in their own perspective and in their own marriage thing, and it depends on what works for you in your own marriage thing. And different things work for everybody or different people. Like talking about this, our celebrity now, Warri Pikin and Obi Cubana and his wife. Like looking at what is happening between them, they started years back, and even to the fact that they started from something or from nothing to something now. It's really an encouragement, and then considering the fact that they are even celebrities.
Yeah,
and you know
what happens now? Like celebrity marriage is not really actually. It seems as though they don't last.
Yeah.
From one divorce to another
Exactly.
divorce, another divorce. And when I saw like Warri Pikin marriage going for another anniversary, and you see the anniversary or the wedding,
Yeah.
it was something else.
Like,
and
seriously.
the next week, I think the few days after that, it was just Cubana. She preaching himself his anniversary, and I was really wondering what really makes people stay in so much love and harmony for 15 years. Even if I think I'm married, but I know I learned a lot from a lot. See, I think people that have that size.
I mean, seriously, I would just say that for me, I love. I want to talk about in terms of Warri Pikin. I love her vibe because that woman, she still has that vibe. She still has that thing, and I think it's one of the things that could actually keep a marriage. When you get married, I just feel like ladies or women shouldn't feel or come and relax because they are not married, and then they now feel like, okay, I've already got all this, I've already gotten the man, so let me now relax, let me not now take care of myself, or let me not do anything. You just give up your goal, your dreams, your everything, just because you've had kids and the rest. I would just say I admire the fact that she still has that vibe, that ginger in her, and it's one of the things that spark up that
The marriage, right?
She like seriously.
It's not just the fact that she's agile for pushing her career. There's the stuff that she has. Ike. You know how the ladies used to call her? Ike. Like the fact that the man is solidly behind her, supporting her, and also doing his own thing behind. That's what makes marriage work.
Yeah.
You understand? Not feeling intimidated for that she's a superstar.
Yeah.
But the fact that she's a superstar also made her husband a superstar because she carried her husband along, or she was everywhere with her husband. Do you get? So
I kind of agree with her opinion. I agree because I would say something. Nothing really prepares one for marriage because this is something I have actually come to understand And I hear people when it comes to marriages, people who have been there for a very long time. So I've been opportune to talk to some of them, and I realized that it is not enough. It's okay to read books, attend seminars, conferences, and all of that. But most importantly, if you're preparing for marriage, you have to go in with the Holy Spirit. Seriously, because when you're on your own, you can't even achieve it, because there are some things that will just hit you like this. We are seeing Warri Pikin and Cubana and all of that. They have 10, 15 years of marriage, 11, 10. And we are seeing all these things. It's vague. It's going to be vague for us to say that there has never been a time that there were no issues.
Yeah.
There has been issues here and there. But the fact is that they are still bonding together. So women are naturally like, we're made to be helpmates. And the Holy Spirit is like, he has this experience. So we just have to get some mentorship from the Holy Spirit to be able to make the relationship work, because there is nothing like a template or this is the yardstick that works. Because now we are seeing these people, and I'm glad that we are seeing what is happening, because they've made us believe that marriages don't last. But people are seeing these celebrities coming out this week, and it's like a breath of fresh air for most people who consider them to be their role model. So please, we have a lot of them who are also behind the scene, but it's beautiful.
I also like the fact that since they are celebrities, and then there are other celebrities who I would just say that okay, they wouldn't want to bring in or bring their spouse into social media, yes, into all this kind of thing. Like, I'll kind of talk about Nit Kajiri. I actually admire her. I like it. And the way she has really handled her relationship and her marital life. Yeah, private.
Yeah, I think it works for you. Actually,
yeah, it works. And I love the fact that she's still keeping that up till now. I don't know if maybe in the future she might actually, but up till now I still don't know who her husband is.
One of the striking things about this marriage and celebrities and all of those things was is that they started from this
scratch.
If you check what's it called, Warri Pikin at Sarah 18 when she had went into depression because they were owing lots of money. If you check how they even started this marriage thing, you realize that you don't need to marry for money. I know a lot of us, even me, Sam. No, really, I need the money. Yeah, I need that money. But that money is going to come. Because I'm going to still make the money myself. Yeah. But the thing is that if you're opportunity to have a husband, a guy who already made the money, fine. But if you're not, will you be ready to settle down? If
there was someone who has, seriously, if you have someone who has the dream, because there are some lazy men, like seriously, only like there are some men who are really lazy and who want to do anything. Seriously, I know it might be rare, but it's out there, like seriously. But if you have someone who has that vision, someone who has that purpose, you know that this person in next few years to come, this person will not be this way. Okay, you can still tag along with that person. You can stay with that person to build that relationship. Okay, and again, love should also be there. And it depends if that person is also giving you love. You can actually rely and also stay with that person just for the fact that the person is also giving you back that love. Because there are some people that because they don't have it. And they feel that they cannot take care of you. They tend to make you feel somehow like we don't be like.
What is marry for potential? Like you guys are saying, you say this guy have potential, and I have decided to marry the person. And at the end of the day, this person did not make. Are you going to run away from the man?
I can't tell you.
The fact is,
just 1 minute and then your life has changed.
It's about being intentional, and I just want ladies to have foresight, not just ladies, men too. It's one thing to have a vision, to have a purpose, and it's another thing to work towards it. Just like you were saying, there are a lot of people, it's good to look out for those things. Of course, these are the things we need. And it's another thing for someone to be very intentional about it. So, on the other hand, there are cases where women has actually gone into a relationship with a man believing that he's going to make it. At the end of the day, the guy didn't make it. But there are also much more cases where those things happen. This person is a visionary. And the truth is, I want to say this thing very, very important. I know that this is one of the reasons that many people find it difficult to look out for women, especially now that, like I say, they are saying they are low time, their down times, and they're not able to find someone. So they are afraid when they get to a particular level and stage in their life, they're not able to get someone who they can say, this person went through this thick and thin with me. But the truth I want to point out is that if you want to make a decision in life when it comes to your spouse, you know that both of you are coming to, or you have to even find yourself first to be able to know who completes you. Not even who completes you. It's not like I'm going to religion, but God, the Holy Spirit completes you first. Before you move.
I really do understand what patience is saying. All I'm saying is that marriage is a different ballgame altogether.
It is.
Totally. So what I advise a lot of people, or what I would say is,
singles.
if you're getting into a marriage, you see this guy for who he is. See him and marry him for who he is.
Exactly.
See, tongues can go down. That rich guy can become very poor tomorrow. And that guy become very, very rich tomorrow. And so you have to get to a point where you love this guy and just, like she said, develop yourself.
Yeah.
Be intentional about your growth. Chasing your own money.
You never
if you're doing that,
I also support
that well. Through you, the guy might even blow up.
That's it.
Imagine through you that
It's not about yourself.
How do you complement each other? So it's very important to understand that and move on with the person. And I also want to look at this particular aspect, because now some people might look at what is happening right now between Warri Pikin and Obi Cubana, and they're saying, if my husband doesn't propose to me again, in fact, he doesn't love me. If my husband does not take me, let's redo our marital vows and all of that. So now it's important because social media is now what is pioneering people's lifestyle. So I want to also say something concerning that aspect. Stick to the good things that works in your marriage. Because I know people might be inspired by this and they'll start mounting pressure on their husbands. Do something.
Why you don't even mount pressure on your husband? It's because there are wealthy people who don't really care about all of those things. So come on, to celebrate your wedding anniversary and doing it in a very good response.
There are ways to go about it.
It's not really necessary.
But
if you don't want, it's not necessary. But you know what? Because go to an island, stay with your husband, do the wedding anniversary.
Exactly. Because even
if you decide for it to be public, you have to just do it for who you are.
Exactly.
Of course.
Obi Cubana said it's just because they just entered 11 years.
No, it's 15 years.
That's why they are doing the anniversary. They don't do it all the time.
It's milestone.
It's sweet. So everybody enters is sweeter. So people were saying it's not even necessary, but did they have to go through that process?
But do it at your own.
This marriage come for this marriage is
no pressure.
No pressure. No pressure.
No pressure.
So when it comes to the end, oh my God. See, we are going to be coming up with this thing, and another time we're going to be Q&A, questions and answers about marriage, relationship, and all of that. So this one just like we're staring the water. So thank you guys for joining us. Still join us next time for another exciting edition of Just with 7. And of course, don't forget to follow us on all our social media handles displayed on your screen, and do well to subscribe. And Ola is back. Ola, high five. Bye. Yeah, and the beautiful creepy.